Oh, thank goodness we don't need to worry about this anymore. Alright, on to the final case, which is not my favorite, but I do think stands out as being very good. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Will it be last year's runner-up, Jamming Ninja? Maybe Captain Saipon, all the way from the Little Valley comes. I see the students of a certain starry school are gonna win, but we'll hear Onyankopon doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. Damn, the moon's always catching strays in these things. Wow! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. Looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jamming Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Also, we don't need the whip or objection counters up right now. I just forgot they threw you right in the deep end. March 20th, 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
All right, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it.
Yeah, sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Well, I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yup. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Oh, Pearl. Your mom's in jail. You can watch fun things.
Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore.
That's right. But I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore.
I arrived to steal Samurai. Well, I guess this is the same exact theme, even though it's for the Nickel Samurai this time. Hey, Captain.
You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
It's a little bit awkward, because the voice I gave Will Powers is kind of like a sad sack voice, and he's actually kind of happy right now. I'm pretty sure it won't last once shenanigans happen, because Phoenix is here. Shenanigans are going to happen. Someone's gonna die. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Oh, too bad for the Jamming Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of little old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange should walk around without his signature guitar. I will never understand these people and their shows. I don't mind it, but it is a strange choice of characterization where Phoenix is not into any of this Sentai stuff and Edgeworth goes crazy for it. Like, I get with Edgeworth, it's the game going for that Gap Moe effect. Where it's like, of course, it jars so hard with his image, he has to be into it. But you would think Phoenix would at least, like, have a passing interest in it. Then again, maybe it's the case where, like, because it's being shoved down his throat so much, he just becomes turned against it. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then, I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious.
Arg, Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Hell yeah, 20 minutes? That means we can look at everything.
That chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of these for the office?
One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. I mean, it's a good point. You do want to make sure that your building has the structural integrity to hang stuff like that. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year?
What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out.
Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway.
You're such a glutton, Maya. Oh, I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat.
Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients.
A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? I mean, Phoenix, you've seen her older sister. You know exactly how big she plans on getting. Sadly, this actually looks like kind of expensive person food. This isn't like the time when it was like, we could see they had the luxurious, high quality, just French fries. It has a weird pudding thing. This looks like maybe some kind of sushi or steak tartare maybe. There's kind of fruit things, which still cocktail sausages. There's whatever the hell these are meant to be. There's a small bird. I think this looks too big to be a quail, but these are smaller. These are just chicken wings and sausages. Okay, on one hand, I know what I was saying. I take that back a little bit. This still doesn't look like very luxurious rich person food. I mean, they've got at least a lobster here. I think that's meant to be a lobster anyways. It's got the antennae and a lobster tail. It does look like it was a lobster though that had like a very short little body. Oh wait, what is this?
If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes. Wow.
I had no idea who most of them were.
Neither did I. Nick, you've got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be The Nickel Samurai, every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. Oh, I know. We can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay?
I'm fine. You really don't have to on my account. Hey, I don't know. It's nice to watch things with people, though. I say as I'm streaming. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second.
No, Pearl. We are never talking about that circus again. You repress that fine childhood memory right the fuck now.
Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know?
Pearl mentions the circus and Phoenix just goes blank-eyed, having a PTSD style flashback. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby.
Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey, wait up. This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now.
Okay. I believe with that I've looked at everything. Also means we get to hear more of the Steel Samurai music, which is never a bad time. Oh right, we can... Oh wait. IFA, age 18. Velve, age 8. My assistant and a disciple in the Korean tradition of spirit channeling. Maya's cousin, a channeling prodigy with immense spiritual power. I don't know why Will Powers isn't on here yet. It's very weird. Attorney's badge. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me. Also, it occurs to me that this voice that I gave Will Powers is distractingly close in some moments to Mo's voice. But it's fine. I'm not going to hold it against Will Powers. His voice existed beforehand. Hey, do you want to see this cool green gem I have? Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. But I'm really sorry. I don't know a thing about it. Oh. And we have the Nickel Samurai. He has a cool machine arm. With some wicked claws on it. For like a heroic character, I feel like they don't usually have like the claws going on. Alright, it's the same thing. Right, I can present people to him too. Tell me about Maya. So, you're going to study to become a lawyer too. Am I right or am I right? It must be real tough. There's all those thick books with hard words you have to read.
Well...
Oh yeah, Mr. Powers doesn't know that Maya's a spirit medium.
I thought he'd be able to tell by my clothes.
Maybe he thinks that you've got some strange hobby on the side or something.
Hey, wait a sec. What's that supposed to mean?
Phoenix still seems to be like he's a little bit mean. I think he's still shaking the circus out of his system. So, are you Maya's little sister?
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright's little sister.
Again, I'm sorry, but...
Then, whose little sister are you?
I'm sorry, but I'm an only child.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Pearl looks so sad. She looks really sorry, too. Will Powers, thank you very much for inviting us today. Oh, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Oh, don't worry. Your payment plan is the only thing keeping my office afloat right now. Oh well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks?
The Nickel Samurai. I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, the Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It'd been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Guard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year, it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So who is this Jammin' Ninja again? He's a hero. Duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying. Ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? How does that even work? Wait a second. I remember we had this discussion when it came to bloodlines and stuff, because we started talking about the Hyugas from Naruto. Phoenix, you came out in a post-Naruto world. He wears a bright orange jumpsuit. The Jamming Ninja is way more subtle with his outfit. Darth kind of burst through the ceiling. Hey, Darth. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. Also, he has a tanuki. Actually, what is the... Yeah, I really should just leave this transparent, but I also find it helps. I heard there was tokusatsu. I arrived as soon as I could. Yeah, he also has a little bird. There's the rest of the tanuki, the raccoon dog. And there's a little bunny. And there's a little deer. Look at the little fawn with all its white little spots. The power of Toku transcends all. I'm not really a tokusatsu guy, but I don't mind, like, seeing, like, anime doing its takes on it. I don't really go for most Japanese live-action stuff. But I also don't really watch most, like, live-action TV in general pretty often. It's rare nowadays. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time.
Know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt On Guard, the actor. Phoenix.
I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place. Yeah. Alright, did I get anything new from all that? Hey, willpower is age. Right, he's only 24. Was the Steel Samurai? His face is a bit intimidating, so he's got hard luck in showbiz. I get it, but as long as Toku becomes as close to anime as real life can get. Especially this season, Kamen Rider Gav has been insane. That is fair. I mean, a big reason why I watch so much anime is just because, like, it's more because that's just the kind of stuff I want to watch as an animated show, and it just happens that, like, most of that comes out of just Japan. I'm not really interested in real life becoming anime, weirdly enough. Unless it could actually be the case, but I'm just not interested in seeing that, I guess. But then again, I also find real life itself kind of overrated in some ways. Hey, is my face really all that scary? Kids won't come anywhere near me. When I cover my face, they're all shocked because then they figure out who I am. Well, I don't personally think you look scary.
Me either. I think your face makes you look like a very kind person.
See, Pearl has that actually good insight for a child. I'm glad to see, though, that, like, you all have been enjoying Kamen Rider Gav. Because, considering what it was preceded by, you kind of deserve to have a good season afterwards. Aw, those two are making Mr. Powers tear up. Or I could have said tear up, but it was definitely clearly meant to be tears up. Alright, well now we can leave here finally. That only took 20 minutes. Hallway. March 20th. Gatewater Hotel hallway. Is that? I wish I could zoom in and enhance. Because, like, the guy is just a blue, like, regular person. But it looks like for the ladies, they made it, like, it's pink. They made it a bit more of, like, a trapezoid shape. But also, I'm almost wondering if that's... Is it going from middle of Stern Ritter Bleach to peak Undead Unluck? Hey, depending on the Stern Ritter, I'm not sure I can agree with that. But no. No, I assume you mean in just entirety, which, yeah. Yeah. Wow. What is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Also, just to touch on, like, not gonna say too much because have more of the investigation to get through. Well, I mean, we need something to happen so we can investigate it. Undead Unluck. I'm excited for the flashback. I'm still not entirely happy with the way it seemed to shift arcs around in there, but we might still end up getting the fights in more detail. It could go either way. More importantly, what the hell, Akane Banashi? I wanted to just have a good time. I felt attacked by the development it ended on. Exactly. They can't do that to us like that. And it was so perfectly set up for it, too. Oh, man. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Oh, yeah. I've been kind of falling off Blue Box lately. I think the main couple victory lap got to be too much to me. The past few chapters, though, have been getting me back in. And even though two-thirds through I kind of figured out what was going on, it was so well constructed, it didn't matter either way. Like, I'm pretty sure overall it's going to work out. That was literally a tragic romance. And that it had that, like, you knew it was coming. And it was not going to be good. But it's also the inevitability of arriving at that moment. I'm sure, it'll develop and not be as tragic, but just that part in time. Also, that's always me. Like, I always go to the bathroom before something because I hate to be stuck someplace needing to go to the bathroom. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Bears. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Listen to bed, so many flowers. Hey, Katie. I mean, look, so many flowers and also a couple bears. Phoenix being weirdly judgmental, as if there can't be guys who like having plushies. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. So many girls explode to become those flowers. Moment of silence. Oh, man. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me, who can't afford to stay here in the first place. To Mr. Ongard from the Global Studio staff. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients. Phoenix, Edgeworth would choose death first. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Matt Ongard's room. Matt Ongard. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Miles always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. Oh, is that everything? So, Matt Ongard won for the Nickel Samurai. I think we can guess that Juan Corrida is the Jammin Ninja. Clearly, one of them is more generally liked than the other. Alright. Am I... Oh, okay. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start.
All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai, smelting.
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai's going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Bah.
So, sorry. Oh, so I guess you are all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course.
If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference ticket add to the court record. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Why are there tickets to it? We'll select this. Of course, willpower exists. Willpowers exists. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice.
Hey, tell me about the press conference ticket. They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, that is kind of sudden. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Well, also his manager is just legit then. Nice manager. And let's go to the hotel lobby. Nothing bad happens in a hotel lobby. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
Using a compact stage, I see.
Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
That looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Ow.
You would have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. I know the evil magistrate was killed again. That would have been really funny in a messed up way. Police? Did they just say the police? Sweet, we're gonna get to see Gumshoe. Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Oh, freeze. I'm at least assuming this is Gumshoe. Oh. Well, I guess it could technically be Francisca, but... you two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move.
That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Oh, was it... Oh, Jesus. I wish it was Gumshoe. I mean, I could... Oh, this is going to reveal it soon enough. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Oh, just the other day it was the same thing. There was a small footbridge that said, "Beware, bridge out." Well, comes a snot-nosed skid to the bridge. I tried to tell the boy the bridge was out and dangerous, and would he listen? No, of course not. See, be careful, not only the bridge, it's the out part is what was dangerous. I'm not kidding you here. This kid was that and really meant it. Well, I really meant it. I knocked him off of that bridge. Oh, see, kids these days don't know what's wrong, let me tell you. Oh, this non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Holdback. Ah, what is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you. Your powers, aren't you? Yeah. About what happened back then? Oh, you didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right. You're doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job after you almost got me convicted of a murder I didn't commit. Oh, I love that show. Dad, you're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yeah, see when your face covers mask. That's a rabbit wouldn't walk far, but that's how it is, you know? I mean, without mask, who knows how many TVs you'd break. Really, and shame on the kids exercising around you. They're getting what they deserve. This is what I thought. Fucking old bag. I mean, it's fine when you're just reading it. It's just a pain if you're actually reading it out loud. Like anyone who streams these for fun will do, because why wouldn't you? Oh. Whoa. Why? Why are you, I mean, what are you doing here? Oh, look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I am a member of security. But that outfit, annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Actually, I think that's just the ray gun sounds. You can do this, Chris. It's okay. You're not the only one who will be experiencing this pain this week. Nickel Samurai. It's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but no. Looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. Actually, in fairness, I would say the third case of the investigation game you have it even worse. You'll wish it was just old bag. Wow, it looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor. You still feel like eating? I mean, since we're here, you know? Don't pull the since we're here trick on me. What a beautiful mansion. Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick? Oh, no. This is my first time in a place like this. Look, if Miles is going to be in a case, then Wendy will be around. Oh, you forgot that he's in this case too, have you? Is he in this case? We have Matt. We have... Is he a security guard in this case? Man, did they like to combo him with old bag? Ugh. Well, if so, we'll find him, I guess. Maybe I'm misremembering. I mean, maybe I'm misremembering. Because I'm trying to think of who's going to actually show up on the stand. I don't remember a ton of characters being on the stand in this game. I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show. But I wonder where everyone's gone, abandoning their cameras like this. I guess something big must have happened. We're here, so we might as well take some pictures. Okay, everyone, sit in a chair. But we're all out of film. Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over there we can borrow. No. No. It's not him who shows up here. Camera came up. She's the other one. It's not just old bag. That's right. I forgot she showed up twice in this game. God damn it. At least her voice is easier to do. Hey, you can't just go and borrow an expensive professional camera like that. It's funny, the second camera came up, that reminded me. Alright, Larry's in the other case with the blonde lady in the third game, that's what I'm thinking of. Ah, yeah. No, weirdly, Larry takes this game off, doesn't he? But I think you get like everyone in the third game. Yeah, it seems that way. I'll just present things to her, I guess. Attorney's badge.
Oh, these eyes of mine are real pros now.
Pros? Pros at doing what?
At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things.
He's in the FAMD case in the final one, so I guess they double up to make up for it. Yeah, I remember him in the final case. I remember him in the Phantom Thief one. But I definitely remember him in the final one because that might be the peak Larry moment, like Larry the artist seeing important things. It's like, oh god. Alright, I don't think Olbag has anything new to say about these. Do you have anything to say? Security lady, age, question mark. Member of hotel security. I'm pretty sure her real name is Wendy Oldbag. I mean, they try to make everyone have a peak moment in that case. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna guess she doesn't really say. Do you have anything to say for yourself? It's whether she's only 40. I've seen some people age out of their time, but that'd be a little extreme. Wendy Oldbag. Miss Oldbag? What are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? Oh, I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified, and I perjured all over the place? Fortunately, when you're convicted of perjury, the fine is only $5.
Yeah.
And you, weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Meanwhile, I would really love to rub that one prosecutor the right way, you know?
Edgeworth is like, why did I come back for this case? I didn't know she'd be here.
Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault.
Me?
I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth? But
that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
that's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that?
Like, the game is making the sound effect for it, so. What happened?
So did something happen? Oh, I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard? At least for other people's sake?
Silence, or whippersnapper.
The ray gun rat-a-tats continue.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring? You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. That's why Edgeworth dumped your ass. Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick.
Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look. Maya? What the hell were you about to tell Pearl? Huh. Apparently Larry is replacing Lotta in the anime version of this case. That's funny. Oh, that's interesting. I guess maybe for the anime, they were like, you know what? Maybe that's a little bit too much Lotta hurt.
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick, especially because I blackmailed you with the dark secrets from your past. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work a case together. I mean, any Lotta hurt is too much. Okay, but response. Any Larry is also too much.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody, I get to come.
Viola Hall. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we better go look somewhere else.
All right, then let's try.
Excuse me.
Ack.
Oh, okay, never mind. Excuse me. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me. I forgot it happened this early on.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crane Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey. Look at how incredibly trustworthy this bellboy is. We should see the excellent manner in which he is carrying this chicken. There at least has the excuse of knowing Phoenix Wright and Miles and being that friend they're embarrassed of. Yes, but Lotta has the excuse that she does take pictures that will occasionally be useful. Even if she herself is a parasite trying to make money off of that. And an awful person. Look at his immaculate handling of that platter to carry this single chicken. Now, why he's carrying this single chicken when he was going to tell Maya about this phone call for her, I don't know. But I mean, who wouldn't trust this bellboy? Look, he has a monocle. He has two-toned hair, which is an interesting choice for a bellboy. And he's got a lovely vertical face scar. Like, it's okay, Larry let the almost Christmas meme exist. Damn. Okay, Katie has a good point, though. That does get you grandfathered in with a lot of goodwill. Like, how would you even do that to your... Like, that had to be something you'd have to do to yourself, because there's, like, no way something would cut you and would get, like, your whole face like that. Like, maybe most of it, but just, like, the idea that it not only would hit your nose, but then would go down and get the rest of your lip and chin, too. Anyways, I'm on this bellboy because he's very sus. But, you know, I like Shelly. He's a cool dude. I'm not a fan. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't be going into that. I know, like, the idea of the actual doing of it, it's... I mean, look, maybe it's just a fake. Clearly related to a certain UMA. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
This is going to be the case where I will deeply regret what I've chosen for Pearl. Because Maya has now gone off to do the thing that is what I titled this stream after. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Also, let me turn text box off. I have no idea who's speaking in all caps now. I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Is this Lotta already? Mysterious person, I don't know. It doesn't look like her diction, though. I feel like there would have been a southernism in there somewhere. Someone else is saying, I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Now, this one, we know who it is. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. Okay, that was Lotta. Oh, what's your problem? Just you wait. I'll be all over the morning paper. Oh, man. Right, I think I remember Lotta and Gumshoe. I don't like having them back-to-back either. Hey now, y'all. Just you wait. I'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective's secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, Wright. Hey, Lotta. Like, Phoenix is taking crippling psychic damage because he just saw Old Bag was here, and now he knows Lotta's here. And it's like, this is a nexus of just doom for having a good witness. Oh, come on. Do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights. Ah, you. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros. A murder? Oh, shoot. Me and my big mouth. Oh, see, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder. Hey, wait. Oh, yeehaw, a murder of a big star, no less. Oh, man, I'm in trouble now. Like, look at, like, man. This is why people don't like tabloids and paparazzi. Like, ugh. Oh, look at poor Gumshoe. Anyways, we have to let Gumshoe know that we're a defense attorney. Will you take a look at this for me?
Oh, listen, pal. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. Or if I do, my salary's really gonna get it. Or then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market.
Oh, Gumshoe. You don't even get them from the grocery store? You go to like a dollar store to get them? I mean, they're the same thing. They're mass packaged, so wherever you get them cheapest, but... Oh, Gumshoe. You have anything to say about Nagatama? No, okay. We talk about the Nickel Samurai with us? Man, the game just doesn't want me to do anything. Like, maybe you'll talk about Maya, though.
Oh, I was really shocked by what happened to her in that one case. I didn't know she had such an awesome power.
Awesome power?
Oh, I thought maybe I should do some self-improvement and take up a hobby. So I went out and bought some morning glory seeds and planted them, pal.
That's a good way to improve yourself?
Oh, ho, ho. Well, it's nothing really.
Wow, someone who has less of a budget than classic Doctor Who, which had a budget of a ham sandwich. Gumshoe wishes he could afford a ham sandwich. Do you know this person? She's this little girl standing right in front of you.
Oh, you meet a lot of people as a detective, pal. So we make extra sure to not forget people because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before.
Gumshoe, she just spoke up.
Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective?
Oh, that's not what it means.
Not exactly, anyway. Actually, I think in this case it means he's probably face blind. Which, I know Gumshoe isn't, but also, that would explain a lot. Do you remember the lady with big boobs during the Maya trial? Don't do this to him. There's no good way of answering that. Same family. Oh, that's fair. Nothing to say about that. Lotta Hurt claims to be an investigative photographer. Latest field. Same family, that's the one good answer. Yeah, same family is pretty safe. Latest field, the seedy world of tabloids. Yeah, Lotta would become a tabloid journalist. Which, it's kind of weird to say, because you wanted to start as like a paranormal photographer, and yet that's still a step down.
Oh, that girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list.
Oh? And who's number 1?
Well, as if you need to ask, it's you, pal.
So who's number 2?
Oh, Maya Fey. But it looks like she's not around this time.
It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. Oh, man. See, this is why we need there to be a 7th Ace Attorney game set in the later timeline, so all us people can go back to having Gumshoe being older than us, instead of being younger and it killing us in our souls. Because he'd have to be, what, like, 39 or something in Apollo Justice timeline? Maybe even 40 by then? Please, give us that. Save us from the slight inevitability of death.
Oh, I look good. I think I've lost some weight, pal.
It's only wishful thinking.
Oh, wishful thinking, huh? In that case, I wishfully think I've lost some weight.
Wishfully think you might face the facts one day.
Oh, lately, I've been on the instant noodles only diet, pal.
I mean, I think the Apollo Justice series, I would say overall, the 3 of them are weaker than the first trilogy. And I'm tempted to say that those 3 together, I'd say, are also weaker than the 2 Investigations games. Like, they're probably on par, maybe a little bit better than the first one, but the second Investigations game is very good. I'm not done with it yet. I can see why people say it's their favorite in the entire franchise. I think some of that was fan translating it bias. Because when you have to go out of your way to get something like that, it builds an instant rapport with people in a different way than if you buy it officially. The problem with Apollo Justice series, though, is that it's a very compromised game trilogy. Because of, like, the fourth game came out and it wanted to do things. And then because some of the things it did were both dumb and also ways to break away, the fifth game reverts a lot of it. Oh, to get the early 20th century timeline games. Those are interesting. The first great Ace Attorney game is the worst in the franchise. It has maybe one halfway decent case cobbled together from all of the game, and it really is more a glorified tech demo. But the second great Ace Attorney game is very good, and it makes it worthwhile to get to get both of them together. When they came out separately in Japan, though, people were scammed by the first game. The collection has both, yes. No, we were lucky over here to get them together as a collection. Like, if you were really into Ace Attorney, the first great Ace Attorney game would be worth getting just to support them and get them to make more, but as a standalone entry, it is not worth it. The fact that it came over as a collection over here, we actually really lucked out. What happened, Gumshoe? So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick, is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Well, why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
Oh, it wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
What?
Oh, the guy that died was this hero named the Jamming Ninja, pal.
Look at Gumshoe.
I'm not gonna tell you about this case.
What about this detail of the case that I'm getting wrong?
Oh man, no, little girl. It's actually all this stuff I wasn't gonna tell you.
Just watch you and Neo chick stream them. Yeah, I feel like... I feel like the first great Ace Attorney would, like... Oh, that's such a... I mean, the one thing that would make the great Ace Attorney games fun to stream is the fact that you could indulge in some bad British accents. But as I said, that first case is... It is not short to get through, that first game. And it is really almost a tax to play the second better one. The Jammin' Ninja. Let's ask about Lotta Hurt, I guess.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy?
You mean Lotta?
That woman, she was there that time too, right?
That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling?
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. So why is Tiny Maya replacing Maya again? Because a very trustworthy bellboy with a monocle and a skirt going completely down his face vertically told her she had a call at the front desk. So now we just have Tiny Maya here.
Journalist?
Oh, it looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
And you left Maya alone with him? Yeah, he was a bellboy. He was really carrying this one chicken on a platter expertly. Very trustworthy.
Oh, it looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
Whack Phoenix with a stick. Bad. Hanging around?
Yeah, hiding away in front of the Jamming Ninja's door, pal.
But why would she?
Oh, she wouldn't tell me, pal.
Just said something about... Oh shit, how do I do this?
Oh, get in my big scoop.
Scoop. What sort of news could she be after? The victim. So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja?
Mr. Jam and Ninja?
Oh, he was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh,
Oh, the victim was the action star, Juan Carita. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is.
Yeah, even I recognize his face.
Oh, but I heard lately that Matt Ongar's been taking the wind out of his sail.
Either she's going to end up kidnapped or putting burgers on some kind of tab you're going to have to pay. Either way, bad times for Phoenix. That's honestly an excellent way of putting it, Darth. Like, either way, Phoenix will lose.
Oh, I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight.
I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. I mean, look, Phoenix. We have this guy, who's a good guy, but has this face, dealing with this dude. Also, Juan Carita's age 21, but his face is way older looking than that. The victim, a youngster who played the Jammy Ninja, was on bad terms with Onguard. And you have, of course, Matt Onguard here, who is like classic kind of pretty boy look.
Mr. Ungard. That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Oh, yup. I mean, no, you gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Carita's gone, that means Mr. Onguard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know?
Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder?
Well, I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything. But I know who Juan Carita and Matt Onguard are.
You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess.
Oh, they even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal.
I never knew he thought of me as a rival. I mean, it's cute that Gumshoe thinks he's half the investigative force that Phoenix is.
Oh, the Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight.
I was a big fan of his.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Oh, Matt Ongar was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Carita.
What?
Game, why did you make me have to present that? That was dumb. Arrested. Why was Mr. Onguard arrested?
Oh, sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks.
Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this?
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. I know police investigate anything in this universe, because all Gumshoe does is talk and get his pig docked. Damn, Darth. That is vicious, but also true. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Carita has been killed. What? Juan is... he's... Why is this chipper music playing? You're the one investigating the damn crime. Now, remember, Darth, we know the prosecution also investigates the crime. It
looks like he was murdered, and the suspect was arrested. That suspect? Mr. Matt Ongard.
You're joking, right?
Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja.
Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls.
I still can't believe. No way. No way Matt would.
What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? That's such at least in our universe. That's all just all on the police. Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers. Originally from the bellboy, it can transmit and receive signals over great distances. For me? But why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Oh, okay. And Lloyd just access the evidence the police gather and whatever the clients have.
Yeah. It was almost right after you guys left. An old man who's a bellboy at this hotel showed up.
That's when he told you to give this to me?
Yeah.
Why? Why give me this transceiver? You have anything to say about the new ones? Okay, no.
I'm honored you're asking me, but I have no idea who this person is. Sorry.
That's okay. You don't have to apologize so much.
Sorry. He debuted around the same time as Matt and everything, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best New Year's parties. Juan was always trying to one-up Matt, but lately, those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it all, so I began to worry.
Too bad Juan's story ended so soon.
Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential.
His star potential?
I got his autograph the other day.
Feels kind of wrong now, doesn't it?
I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't.
Matt and Juan.
Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's the jamming ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of, but I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram.
Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the jamming ninja?
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burden jamming ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally? Look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. Final win over his rival, I guess. Press conference. Miss Ongard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Though, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was going to be in costume? But why?
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
Now that she mentions it, I was only going to answer a phone call. Not a good sign that Pearl's getting a little bit.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Ugh.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here?
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help! Nick! Mystic Maya!
Maya?
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? So yeah, Maya's been kidnapped. The super trustworthy looking bellboy was as trustworthy as he looked. Which was actually not trustworthy at all. Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now, don't fall apart on me yet.
No, this can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
I told you. A Maya napping. Yep. Hey, Dill.
Oh, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
On my sight, everything's fading away. Maya has been kidnapped.
Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there?
How much? How much do you want?
Oh, very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need?
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Carita was killed, and the suspect is Matt Ongard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Ongard.
Matt Ongard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However
what?
However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
I agree and do what he wants. Can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? Don't worry, Pearl. Phoenix is a trained fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom has proven this. Maya is not a kid, therefore it cannot be a kidnapping. We have, however, determined that Maya is a subcategory of person, therefore Maya napping. Oh, okay, I see what you're getting at, though.
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help, Nick.
Maya, you have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day? In the last case on the game? Are you crazy?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Ah,
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
damn it. Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is the Killer.
Beep. So already, high stakes. Like, it didn't start, like, the original last case in the first game, the 4th out of 5th case, we knew Edgeworth was going to be the suspect. So it very immediately did stakes. Here, it took like an hour. Then it was like, Maya's kidnapped. You have to defend Maya on guard. It's a way to change it up some.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. If only I had gone with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is. It is. Mystic Maya.
Fairly high stakes, but we do have backup Mayas. This is true. We even have future backup Mayas, but even for now, we still have a few. I mean, we have Tiny Maya right here. We have Science Maya, who I think is over in Europe. We have Police Maya. There's only one Maya.
Oh, Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here, and I'll be right back. Tiny Maya is protected by child labor laws. Damn it. Okay, wait, hold up. But if the kidnapper kills Maya, Tiny Maya can channel actual Maya, and then we'll be fine. Because actual Maya is 18 years old. Although, I don't know if the transformation confers the physical age onto the body, though. Well, that might be a legal gray area.
Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt Ongard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Well, then this means Matt Ongard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Ongard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Ongard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? Oh, on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? Oh, the forensics team's having a field day back there. But But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong.
There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about On Guard being set up?
Oh, anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours.
Alright. Isn't there another way?
Oh, we've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
Right. Don't call the police. You can talk to Gumshoe. He doesn't count as police. It is cute because obviously, like, Gumshoe does help us out, but there's a little bit of antagonism inherent in their relationship just because usually Gumshoe is helping out the prosecution. But, like, immediately, even though Gumshoe is the police, Phoenix still goes to him, like, so, like, deep down, like, they still, like, Gumshoe's job puts him in opposition, but he's still a friend. And we know that him and like, immediately like Gumshoe. And it's not like Gumshoe becomes immediately more competent or anything. But kind of like how Phoenix, they kind of do step up a little bit. Like when they're goobers, but when they need to be serious, they become more competent. I mean, Phoenix is always somewhat competent because he can always fail upwards in a way Gumshoe can't. But in a pinch, Gumshoe does okay. Date. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Time. Location.
Ow, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel.
I forgot you actually play as Maya in small bits. But if we play as Maya, who is Maya's Maya? Does the kidnapper become Maya's Maya? No, that can't be the case.
What happened to me? Nick, Pearly. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
I see you have awoken.
Ah, who are you?
The kidnapper, Crime Maya? Ooh. I think Crime Maya is just K from from Edgeworth's game though, like Ninja Maya. Is not Ninja Maya just Crime Maya? Me. I am known as the Killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You're not my target. For now, anyway.
Nick, where are you? Help me?
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix, Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I am going to contact him now. Are we still in the circus, Eric? Hey, Donnie. No, although, admittedly, I could believe the very big circus would have an assassin. But no, this is the final case of the game. Maya has been kidnapped. And she's being held ransom so that we can get Matt Ongard not guilty. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... March 21st, 8:11 a.m., Wright Company Law Offices.
Good morning.
Ah,
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. Ungard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Oh, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you and channeled like a super strong fighter.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. Aww. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's all right, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, please help her.
I'm only able to say this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Get what they're doing with the character returns. It's nice to see, but does imply that murders in this will tend to center around only a few people. Yeah. Like, Phoenix probably does not have many friends because people are like, dude, people die around you all the time. Well, the murder rate is so high that it just seems that way. When really everyone's seen like 5 murders. When really everyone's seen like 5 murders a year. Oh boy. Alright, let's look around. Oh, can I not look around right now? Nope, Phoenix doesn't care, okay.
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. Ungard, aren't you?
Yeah, don't really seem to have a choice.
But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls? Let's talk to Mr. Ungard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
Your family?
My father, he left my mother and the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She is all I have left in this world.
It would explain why they always by default just assume whoever they see first did the murder, because statistically there's a good chance they did at least one. I don't know what I think about this really dark take on the Ace Attorney universe. Also must mean that secretly people have way bigger families than they fess up to, or the majority do. Because if it has this high a murder rate going on, there's got to be a high birth rate too. Pearls? She looks out of it. Maybe I should leave her alone. Okay. I'm not going to even do the rest. Like, I think that's okay. March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of the jamming ninja. It's a dark take, but at least it's not one of those ubiquitous, this is the afterlife, or this is post-apocalyptic fan theories. Yeah. I don't know, I think Pearl was the last child born in the Ace Attorney world. There's gotta be kid characters in the Apollo Justice trilogy, right? I mean, I think Trucy's younger than her anyways.
I think, is she younger than her? They might be the same age. And I think the other the the like young girl from the 6th game, Spirit of Justice, is also probably only at roughly that age. I can't off the top of my head say if that's not true or not. That's really bad. Uh, good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Where? Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Uh, excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Oh, really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so. Damn, it's close. Like, I knew the second you said it, I'm like. Because most of the times, because the thing is, Pearl, when you first see her, she's only 6 years old, which is really young too. Most of the time, even when they do kid characters, they don't go that young again. No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. Who the hell sells? Pearl was born in 2009 or 2010. Trucy is 2010 or 2011. Ah, that does sound like it. So there's a chance, but most likely Trucy's a little bit older. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now. So how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Alright, but first we need to examine this room. Smile, you're on candid camera. Mr. Onguard keeps sneaking glances up at the security camera on the wall. I wonder if he's still trying to be a star. Oh, I should warn you, Donnie. I don't know if she's going to be relevant again for the part I'm going to get to, but we do know Lotta Hart is part of this case. We've seen both her and Wendy Oldbag. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet, you could forget he was even there. If he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. Okay. I actually think, because at first I thought, I care not. Boromir, who did care. Look, Boromir, very famous for how he cared and how it ended up leaving him. I think though, because I was gonna wait, because I thought maybe it was gonna be pretty short, and it was gonna like cut us off there. But I think this is going on a little bit longer than I thought it would. So I'm gonna take a real quick break, take a couple sips and everything, just before I go for the second half of this. But I think Matt Onguard's track here is a pretty peppy one to leave you guys off on. Should be back in just a couple minutes. I continue to be wrong. There's a baby in Ace 36. Oh, is that one that's like... Right. I think the lady holds the baby? Is that... Man, I should remember Spirit of Justice better than that, but... That's probably what was throwing me off, because I was trying to remember kids versus, you know, just actually having a baby. All right. We examined I think we actually have to present the badge. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Ongert is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude? Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Ongard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay?
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
If we're talking about Mr. Ongard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo, Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Okay. Mr. Ongard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguishers, now this? I'm gonna say the kidnapper owns the telephone company this guy uses. The lucrative phone bill is why he wants him acquitted. That's a pretty good kidnapping explanation. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway. Okay, not that. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes. While you were in costume, no less? I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This is coming from a male with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Oh man.
Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too?
If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to...
Wait, what did you just say?
The killer?
The killer?
What's he doing? It looks like he's mulling something over.
Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick.
Yeah? I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can.
Alright.
Dude? This person looks like a member of my fan club? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay?
Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Oh, he has a whole thing I need to go through. You have anything to say about Willpowers?
I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club?
That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you?
Powers? Oh yeah. He's the guy on that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day.
He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. Ugh. Okay. I don't think he's gonna have much to say about the rest of these, but I'll try anyways. Well, he might have for the final two.
Man, it's too bad he's dead.
You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree?
Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake.
If that's such a mistake, then why'd they issue an arrest warrant for you?
Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay?
Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they?
I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here.
I guess you're right about the warrant after all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here.
Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil.
Yeah?
And I'm way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular.
Yeah. You're also good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular.
Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
Oh, it's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular.
True enough. Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. It's only a matter of time before this airhead starts implicating a stewardess and smoking a bubble wand. Now, he's not sleepy. I guess Mr. Ongard has a way of catching the eyes of women.
Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
But everyone loves a good scandal. What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my nickel samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time?
My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show?
I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something?
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy.
Mr. Corito was already dead at that time? Okay. Interesting. I don't know why that got through. Reprehensible modification. What a name for a bot. Truly bizarre.
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
Victim. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida, what sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail.
The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm.
$243 Guilty Spurg. 2401 Penitent Tangent. Now we have 6969 Reprehensible Modification.
So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know?
The charge of murder. Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly?
Did they find something on you?
They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume?
A button?
I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants? Or hakama?
Ah.
Dude, I really think someone planted it there though. Serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Ongard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. Why am I the 6-year-old explaining this to you? Oh my god. If you use this,
Maya's Magatama.
he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Ongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. It's actually one from a clown costume he's laying at the circus. I do appreciate that they actually think to do this. Now, admittedly, the way we've been told how to be a defense attorney, the philosophy Mia passed on, this is kind of cheating the system to ask and have a solid answer. We're supposed to just believe in our client anyways. But also, it's suspicious. A kidnapper asked us to defend this man and get a not guilty verdict. I think it's fair to want to be an extra bit careful. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Carita, okay? No psych locks appeared.
Well, Mr. Nick?
Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight.
Which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? Juan Carita was a nobody, I tell ya. I'm counting on you, dude. Oh, okay. So this is where this took place. So if I had gone through that, okay. Well, I already took a break, so we'll just roll on. Although, there's no way I finished this investigation today, but that's okay. March 21st, 11:34 a.m. Wright Company Law Offices. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ongard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So now what should we do?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ongard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
Now we can look at stuff. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Actually, the crime happened at the recently complete hotel in the center of town, the Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Just how far are they going to expand their empire?
Oh, I'll water it.
Ah, it's okay. I already did that.
The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Pearls gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. Okay, that ended up being very slightly in poor taste. Best of luck to everyone in the South. But yeah.
This is the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Nick, please take care of Mystic Maya and be her Nickel Samurai, alright?
Thank God Typhoons are a Pacific thing. Yeah. It's been a bad year for those already. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me.
Oh, do you need to look something up in one of these law books, Mr. Nick? Which book is it? Which book do you need? I can't read those hard books, and, I can't reach them either.
It's okay, Pearls. Really. Man, if Pearls was old enough to read, because I assume it's like... I'm sure Pearl can read, but since those are hard books, they're probably full of kanji, which at her age, she almost definitely can't read yet, so... My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean.
Oh, I cleaned it up some more for you last night, because I couldn't sleep.
Well, that was kind of soul-crushing a little bit. I guess let's present some stuff to Pearl while we're here.
That's a lawyer's sacred treasure, isn't it?
I guess.
I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama.
Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. WCF, I was led to believe all anime kids were prodigies. Well, keep in mind, Pearl is a magic prodigy. She's really good at channeling spirits. So that's what uses up her prodiginess. Prodiginess. Oof.
There are still so many things in this world that I don't understand yet. Honestly, I still don't have enough training.
Ah, no, it's okay. I don't have any ideas myself.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Okay, nothing to say for that. Nothing to say for that. And this is probably going to traumatize her. Oh, they don't even do that. Okay.
Oh, Mystic Maya, I wonder if you're alright.
I'm sure she's okay. We have to be patient for just one more day. Just had a cursed thought. Alright. How cursed are we talking here? I'm sure we can save her. Trust me.
If there's anything I can do, please tell me, okay?
Are abbreviations the kanji of English? They're probably the closest equivalent, really. It's like either that or like really complicated words. But I think in essence, abbreviations are closer. One of the major advantages we have there, though, is you're not relearning how to write. You just need to know the sequence of them. Versus kanji, ideally you get the stroke order and everything for that too when you're learning it. After having to crunch on a buttload of medical prefixes and stuff, because Greek is the kanji of English. Also a fair way of taking it.
To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out, just like Mystic Maya. But my mother wouldn't let me.
I think your hair now suits you perfectly.
Really? Thank you.
Aw, look at her fidgeting. And then Phoenix is fidgeting in response, which is a little bit weird, but that's fine. I think Phoenix is realizing that if he doesn't save Maya, he has now become the adoptive dad of a child. And this is 2 games too soon for that nonsense. Or Lan if it's lawyerese.
I'm sure that Mr. Detective would be our ally if we asked.
Yeah, I think so too. Looking back, we've known each other for a while now. He's always been trustworthy. A bit off, but still trustworthy. What a paradox.
He's a really kind and nice old man, isn't he?
Rose is really perceptive when it comes to people. But what does she mean by old man? Hey, Pearls. What about me?
What about you, Mr. Nick?
On second thought, I don't think I want to hear this. Ah, good. Pearls does not recognize. Also, why is... Okay, they rearranged the profiles. Gumshoe moved up. Obag moved to the end, which, I mean, if we just shove her all the way off. I would love to play this game live just to voice Gumshoe. Gumshoe is fun. I went with kind of the most basic interpretation. I think if you can do a good Columbo impression, he'd be good for Gumshoe too. Gumshoe doesn't have the competence, the secret competence there going on, but... I don't think you'll have anything to say for that either. Okay. It would be the male Nord voice from Oblivion. I can see that working pretty well for him. What to do? Since there were no psych locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Onger to be innocent.
I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then?
Hey, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls.
Okay, what is it?
Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special going. Phoenix, is now the time to have this you should have this conversation with her. But also,
Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were. I've been mistaken all this time? No way.
she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are. Maybe I should have just left it alone.
Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me.
Ow! She slapped me. Phoenix, she's a 6-year-old girl. How hard could she slap you? Who's the one girl in the universe that doesn't ship Wright Worth? No, there's one other one. Phoenix has another potential beard, but she's kind of isolated to a case. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel lobby.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without.
Good morning.
Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
No, that's not entirely.
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan.
Oh god, she has a phaser. We're all fucking dead. After the clown and Hottie, I am pleased to see her demonically possessed face. Two very different reactions, but also both very valid.
Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl, I'm sure got someone was fun to was to clean and they died, and the other kids started calling me Queen Reaper. So that's what they done me. Whenever you name me, you was that's when 3 minutes they would taunt.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Humph, don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants.
Do these have anything new? It's the stage they were going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference, but...
Even Mr. Ankar himself didn't seem to know, huh?
How does the person who's supposed to give a conference not know about it? These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference. It's too bad neither event is going to be held now. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. But right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Phoenix, why would you say that? I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is we're going to talk to Old Bag and Lotta Hurt.
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you.
She's climbing up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
Oh, well then, how about I tell you my Measurements.
Old bag. She's a 6-year-old girl. What the fuck? No. That's okay. Really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. Japan. Okay, you know what, Darth? Valid. Okay, she might not actually tell us anything right now. Okay. The victim.
Oh, my dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder.
Oh, what that writing room is like.
And only recently did I finally find the stir that makes his heart go ba-dump again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my one.
And what horrible things got vetoed. This is a good point. It does make you wonder. But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that batter of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word Mozzie. When I was a young maid, I was so beautiful in the flowers of films, but despite this oppressed flowers, I read stars, or was beautiful when I read poems.
Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay. I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today.
So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. Good job, Chris. Achievement unlocked. I don't know about that. I think she's actually a little bit easier. Like, I think it might be, like, slightly slower than the first game. But that really is too fast. Oh, what happened? I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
Ah, I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready? For what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Huh, I see.
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
The most important moment? You don't mean?
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what'd you say? You bitch. 4 Cyclops?
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't?
Please don't chant another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
God damn it, old bag. Though I actually think hers... So I have this vague memory. I think it might be old bag. I think someone in this case has a series of Cyclops, but you only need to do like 1 or 2 things and they like all break. I guess because they wanted to have it so like sometimes you could like, you wouldn't know for sure that it would be always that many things.
I know all those. Do you have anything to say about people? I don't know. Oh wait, it's the same thing. Yeah. Like, I shouldn't really cycle through all these, but sometimes they have the weirdest things to say, and I do find it interesting. But I also think, like, Old Bag's not going to say anything. Though, yeah, she doesn't have anything. She wasn't going to say anything for Juan.
Oh, Juan.
Alright, well, that makes it just as easy, though. Viola Hall, I guess. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Have I ever seen the movie Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal? No. I'm not seeing a lot of movies, to be honest, but I'm 99% sure I've not seen Nightcrawler. That's Lotta. Oh, they have a character that's like just like her. Gotcha. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. The award ceremony was held on that stage just last night. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all right.
I heard that Barry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. I hate them, and I hope they run out of business and die. The whole movie is about ghoulish independent cameramen selling footage of murders and car crashes to news outlets. Ugh. That is kind of how Lotta is. I think the thing is, too, I think she gets worse as the series goes, because that's just what she gets pigeonholed into. So she doesn't really redeem herself so much as she just doubles down on being an awful person. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy, how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year?
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second.
That is such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
There's a grand set of doors over there. Lobster. I miss Red Lobster. You know, I don't think I ever went to Red Lobster. I know I went back to like an Outback Steakhouse a couple times. Maybe one or two other kind of places, but I don't think ever a Red Lobster. Which is weird too, because my family was always big into seafood. Well, except my little brother. He's slightly allergic, so. Well, shellfish, specifically. He can have fish just fine. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together. I mean, Phoenix, she was kidnapped by a trained killer. It would not have made a difference. Not that we know that yet. That's slightly spoilers for ahead. But when he calls himself the killer, he's not being coy. It's his name because it's also his profession. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Oh, hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Same here, but it's fish and shellfish for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Darth. I mean, it does happen, and you know, but. Hey, Mr. Cop Fellow. The thief showed his face. What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? You're being even more of a bitch than usual.
I looked here and there and up and down the mound, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Lotta, there is no way you paid $700 for a camera. I don't know what it is about the sea, but it makes arthropods and mollusks suddenly appetizing. Agree. Like, fully. Well, I'm not as big into the mollusks, but... Mollusks. Oh my god. I just didn't want to say it. But definitely for the arthropods, yes. Of course. She never said she paid for the camera, she may have stolen it. Good point, Dill. That's probably what's going on here. And she is definitely the kind of person who would get something for free for whatever reason, and then always complain if something happened to it and say it's full value. Oh, God. I hate people who are like that. Just do it unambiguously. Ugh. Your camera? Okay, I shouldn't say hate, but it's an annoying thing when people do that.
Oh, look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Let's just ignore her for now. Mr. On guard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if Laura's got flowers too. Something like Mr. Wright. Okay, one was the same. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, at On Guard's room.
So Mr. Onguard was here during his break, right?
That's what he claims. Crime scene. If he wanted to get to Mr. Corita's room, would have had to pass through this hallway. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Okay, that one was just the same, okay. Compare the files on the other side, more gorgeous. Alright, this part's new though.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, so I was a nice enough gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course.
I have a feeling one of these days, I'm going to end up defending her in court. Sorry, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little at the idea of defending Lotta Hurt in court. I can understand flowers in front of dressing rooms, stuffed bears.
Oh, I didn't touch them. Wasn't me, I tell you. I give you my word.
Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? I mean, probably not actually Phoenix. All the bears that were there last night were there before, but... There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Juan Corita's room.
So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was murder.
Alright, more Lotta Hurt. We can present stuff at her too, I guess, but let's just talk for now. Ask her about her camera. So, you lost your camera.
Oh, it ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Okay. So actually, maybe she's being surprisingly fair about it.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? Oh, I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face.
He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it, too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Oh, last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
Oh, I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. A very expensive item valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. And tell me that it was nothing and you don't need to be here at all.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ongar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure you in a Skull City, boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Big scoop. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? God. Damn it, I hate everyone.
Oops, sorry, Miss Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye roll smile. I can present some things at least. Do you know anything?
Oh, I've told you how many times now. I'm a journalist. I've got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there. Please don't get so worked up over this. Ha! I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters.
She sucks so much, it hurts.
Hey, what's that? Press conference ticket?
Phrasing.
Well, how come I ain't got myself one of them?
Please don't direct your anger at me.
Why in tarnations wasn't I invited that?
Maybe because everyone hates you.
How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you. Well, am I right or what?
Is that the kind of person she thinks I am?
Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? And I just bought that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal.
Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that.
Oh, when I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet.
If you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Oh, wait.
Oh, now that I think about it, she isn't with y'all today. Is she? Oh, she's a spunky one. You shouldn't have been letting her out of your sight. Who knows what she's up to now?
Like you're one to talk.
I just want to say sorry to you. Or, well, I really absolutely thought you were the murderer. Huh? Oh, you know, last time that thing with Maya Fey.
What?
But why?
Because she's a lot of heart and she's stupid.
Well, I mean, you were all worked up, you know? Meanie.
Lotta, that was very insensitive of you, which, I mean, let's be honest, just means you're being yourself, your usual self, but still. You know anything about willpowers either?
This kind of This kind of hairstyle's pretty hard to get, you know. Hard to care for, too. Oh, just the other day, I ran my hand through my hair to fix it up, and suddenly, out pops this dollar coin. Well, that's gotta be like hitting the jackpot. Wow, that's really lucky.
What a deep conversation that was. Also, why do you have money in your hair?
Oh, I don't really care for them heroes or whatnot. Oh, I see. And shows they got for kids, those adventures are just plain old boring. Now, adults, we get more caught up in a messy, sticky, real situations.
Lotta, Pearl is 6 years old. I don't know what you're getting at, but stop it.
Leaving me. Oh. Sounds like the tyke's getting when I'm going with this.
Wait a sec here. Don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. Yeah, I was gonna be the same thing, okay.
Oh, well, this old granny? Ah, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers. As if it's my fault. Kept babbling about how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wand. Oh yeah, we sort of got in a little fight, you know.
A little fight? Knowing those two, it's probably more of a blabbering contest. Alright, well. Let's see. We might only have time for one of these, so let's start with Rita's hotel room. So many bears. March 21st, Getwater Hotel, Rita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
Look, there's a couple bears lying down there. There's more beds underneath there. There's a bag of chips and some chips he put out on like a paper towel or something. There's also what looks like a rice cooker, which is kind of interesting, and his suitcase. Actually, I'm not the one doing this. We're gonna get to investigate this room, so we'll see it then. We're in Mr. Juan Carita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Carita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too.
Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ongar's acquittal.
You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
I just want Maya to be alright.
Oh, we don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Oh, just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you've got to keep it quiet. That's my neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Hotel guide map added to the court record. Map of the Gatewater Hotel around the crime scene. Yeah. I don't even know if we're gonna really need this, but we have it at least. Okay. Examine. Look at the bears and a coffee pot. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? Too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Maybe red was his favorite color?
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models? It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? It doesn't look like he has a polar bear, actually. Bears, my arch enemy.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
Oh. It's hard to bear with all these problems, Growl. Why? Why, game? Fuck you. We're out of the circus. Back, vile demon, back to hell. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Your eyes went distant, and you stood there for 10 minutes. Just moaning softly, please let it end, please let it end, please, Lord.
There was holy water at Phoenix. Oh, we can slide too. Okay. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. The game stops just to remind you that yes, that happened.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita? It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay. That over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. I don't entirely know what you're getting at with that, Phoenix, but okay. Alright. Maya doesn't know what a watch is. I don't know why he thinks that either, but... Yo, look at this robot bear. That's pretty cool, actually. Also, they said in the trash can. Where's the trash can? I don't think there is... Oh, wait, no, I see it now. I see it. It's this little waste bin right here. Okay. Robot bear will murder us all. Why are there so many? I think it's because, like, his fans, like, that's the thing they get for him for whatever reason. I don't know if there's a elaborate reason why.
So that's a bed, right?
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Alright. So I'm sure in the original Japanese, that is just the thing about beds. Because Korean Village is very traditional. So she probably just sleeps on futons. So these are actually like Western style beds where they're supported up there.
forefathers, one and all, bear witness. I can't do a good Godric. Oh, look, they have the Charlie too. That Robo-Bear actually looks intense. Okay. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. I mean, look, he's an action star, he might. I got you, the rapid voice is just Mr. Krabs. Ah, that's good though. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
This is a guitar case, I guess? A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh. This guitar case is wet. It's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Guitar case added to the court record. Found next to the victim. Empty. There is some water, but only on top of the lid. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it?
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
Well, Pearl, if you lick it and don't taste copper, booze, then probably water. Not even V8 splash, jeez. It's fair. I'd also like to point out that the 6-year-old child is pointing out, like, is looking at the room and making a deduction. Because Phoenix, unlike his smarter boyfriend, does not know how to put 2 and 2 together and logic things out. So this small child will do it for him. Or a deadly neurotoxin. I'm sure she'll be fine. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Alright? Wine glass added to the court record. Found next to the victim. It's filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Okay, I think that is now everything. So we can finally talk to Gumshoe. Boop. What do you know about this?
There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Karma saw me here like this, well, I'd have to switch sides real fast.
Sweet Jesus, he jumped out of the shadows. No, he just slid to look at him. Like some kind of ninja. Hey, if Gumshoe got some ninja skills, Kay would be very proud of him. That's the same. A jammin' ninja.
Oh, that's your present from the kidnapper, huh? While you're talking, it sends and receives radio waves. If we could trace that...
Yeah, we could use it to find out where the bad guy is.
It uses radio waves, huh?
Oh, I got it. I'll go find a radio scanner and let you borrow it, pal.
Okay, well that'll work. By the way, have you seen this super expensive, supposedly, camera Gumshoe? No, he hasn't. Okay. The hotel guide map. Wait, so Gumshoe understands how a walkie-talkie works. Gumshoe has his moments. Look, we went to him and told him Maya was kidnapped. So Gumshoe's actually stepping up. Not how to do basic police work. He's
Look. Maybe he has a hobby that uses walkie-talkies, unlike his job, which he doesn't care about and know how to do. What can you tell me about this guitar case?
Oh, that. Well, this is just what I heard, pal. But that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item.
The guitar case?
No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course.
But the guitar is missing.
Yeah, we looked for it, too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
Starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. Then he needs to switch careers. And a wine glass. So about this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first.
Okay. Yeah. Pros noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Oh wait. I always forget I can present people to them. Phoenix jumps out the window.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For what?
I really want to help you look for her, pal.
Mr. Detective?
Or if anything happens, let me know, okay? I want to help in any way I can. Hey, little missy. Listen good, okay?
Okay, what is it?
Don't ever pick up a whip, okay? Don't even think about it.
Gumshoe. You know what? Fair enough. You're traumatized. I'll let you have this.
Huh?
If you ever find yourself thinking you want one, try to make do with a good slap to the face. Got that? Slap the person in the face. Promise me, okay?
Personal experience tells me Gumshoe should be careful what he wishes for.
Oh, I look.
Okay, this one, yeah.
If I had a choice, she would be number 3 on my list of people I don't want to see.
Because I'm in the number 1 spot?
Oh, don't get all high and mighty on me here. You've taken a tumble into 2nd place, pal.
Huh, really? Then who's in first?
Oh, Miss Von Karma's miles and miles ahead of you in this race.
Uh-oh.
She's really scary. Right now. Miss Von Karma, you really don't.
He's so scared of her that he's whispering now. Okay, that's the same one. So those are the same.
Oh, I thought she was an alien from outer space.
Yeah, probably because she's wearing that strange helmet. And also because she probably is an alien from outer space.
Oh nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien, pal.
I think that's probably best kept to yourself, if you know what I mean.
Oh no, she's behind me, isn't she?
No, I'm in front of you. Oh, Francisca. She's come. Oh, this is a funny little blurb. A prosecutor in Germany since age 13. She has come to America to defeat me in court.
Oh, she's like a wild beast let loose in the asphalt jungle.
A beast?
Oh, she's more dangerous than a starving tiger. She's a fierce one, pal.
Is she mad because she lost 2 cases?
Mad? She's more than mad. She's furious. The precinct is barely holding on. Thanks to her, now I know what being half dead really means. She really makes you feel like you're almost a shambling zombie.
All I know is when I'm around her, I always check for the emergency exits. They need to get use of all the circus assets. It is really weird because they used Mo for that random thing, and then they brought back the tie. Like, I don't get it. Cause of death. Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but...
Carl Sagan?
Ooh. Well, one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should.
Yeah, here's a picture.
There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death?
Oh, they're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the knife?
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Onguard's prints, pal.
That's bad. Real bad. Crime photo added to the court record. Well, that all looks about the same. I was about to say why I was thinking about the Nickel Samurai's costume. He was a Jammin' Ninja, so it would look different. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Onguard arrested?
Oh, because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
Oh, it looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight.
Yeah, well, look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere.
Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off.
Mr. Onguard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
Oh, but that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
Witness? Who is it?
Oh, that lady, Miss Oldbag.
Fuck. Please. Anyone but her.
Oh, the prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off? As in?
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal.
All right, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Uh-oh. Francisca's on the way.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Kerma.
Huh?
Oh, for some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow.
Francisca making me break out the whip counter and the not gameplay port, not the court.
Phoenix, on your left.
Portals open up, unleashing every annoying character from the extended Ace Attorney universe. Oh man.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives? That's very dishonorable of you.
141, 142.
Ow! Here, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat.
Ah,
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful.
ah.
Detective, come over here for a second.
It's actually good that this is happening though, because for reasons we'll get to, we're not going to get a ton of whips later on. So she's got to pump up this number now so that it can compete with the 100 objections we ended on last time. Okay, that was 7. Yeah. Okay, but there is an extended Ace Attorney verse. This is true. 44, 5. Oh, uh-oh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And he did.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
The passion of the gumshoe. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, the victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? He did that 2 cases ago. Well, you said that last case.
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! What'd she throw at me now? What is this?
Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Kerma see you.
Your father is a murderer. I mean, a little bit. Oh, she threw that thing at us, but we didn't even look at it. Okay. What honor. And a convicted criminal. What honor. Alright. So, with that, what honor could you have left? You know, she still has the honor of his reputation before then, even though everyone was like, he definitely forges evidence and stuff to get his guilty verdict. But there we go. It's about 3 hours, because I started a little bit late, but I'm gone a tiny bit over, but it averages out. We've started this final case. Bunch of intrigue going on. Maya's been kidnapped. We have tiniest Maya with us here. Gumshoe's on our side because of the kidnapping. For some reason, we have to protect Matt Ongard, but Matt Ongard told us he hasn't killed anyone, so. If you were Klingons, you would have been publicly dishonored, and no one would want to be seen with you. But with that, it is a little bit late, and I don't want to get to the next scene, especially because I'm gonna guess that we're gonna meet the... Well, no, Edgeworth also has to show up, because spoilers, Edgeworth is gonna show up. But there's also another character we need to meet, and I think we'll meet her in the next room, so this is a good place to call it. Thanks for hanging out, and everyone.